went to the eye doctor. Can you tell?
She was very happy for you guys.
Don't move. Don't move. So I'm not really gaining a son-in-law. I'm losing a daughter.
Sorry.
Yeah, you seem sorry.
Yeah. Dad's like, oh, you're going to be a mother-in-law. And I'm like, what?
So I have a question. While I'm waiting for guide coats to dry and whatnot, I do little side stuff. So I'm trying to get the headrests out of the front bench seat of my 78 Nova. And I've undone screws and plates and all that, and it still just goes, well, yes, work with me, clunk. So I don't know how to get these off. Whoa, excuse me. Yeah, because I'm going to have to get those off to get the seat cover that I ordered on here. So, yeah. What am I missing? And I was going through parts and stuff from the Nova, and I found this that I had packed away early on, but I'm not sure where this goes. Anthony, where's this supposed to go? I ask you because I think I saw a similar part on your Rambler. So where does this go? So today's project is to move this door forward a little bit. Yeah. So it can go forward probably an eighth of an inch or so, I'm thinking. Well, either that or like 2/16. So one or the other. So I'm going to unbolt the door, and opening the doors is so much easier with handles. That's probably why they put them on at the factory, and this is going to be two hands. Darn it. So I'll show you what that what the bolt holes look like once I get the door off. Alright, I got the door off and cleaned out all the seam sealer. It was all caked in there. I guess to hold that plate in place or something while they did something to it. So I should be able to put the door back on and be able to move it around where I need to. I've got my jack down here with a sanding block to prop up the bottom of the door. Sort of a third hand to help me keep the weight off things so I can move it around. Yep. But you know, now that I've got it off, I'm looking at all the jam space in here and be like, yeah, I could shoot some primer in there, but I'm not going to put the cart behind the horse yet. So anyway, I may do what they did. So get the door all in position with seam sealer on that plate and let that harden or cool or whatever it needs to do so that I can take the door off and the position is held in place. You know what I mean. Alright, that gap looks much better all the way around. The gap isn't quite even here, but that's okay. I'm more concerned about the door gap here, and that looks decent. And my alignment here is good. My alignment down here sticking out a little bit on the bottom, but can't do anything about that. It's not shimmed down here. I did put a shim on this hinge up here to bring this line true. But then I looked at this, like, oh, this door is punched in a bit here. So I'm gonna do some filler there. So that should be good. I put in some RTV on the plates, sort of got it smooshed in there, so that should be enough to hold those in place when I take the door off again to do jamming. So let's take a look at the hinge. So, you know, it's bolted on there. Woohoo! Have to tighten the lower bolts, but it seems to be where it needs to be, or where I want it. That's good enough. Not trying to make this car crazy show perfect, because I'm just a beginner. Well, I guess, I don't know what you'd call me, an intermediate dumbass. But, you know, I'm not being dumbass with this. I think I got this pretty well licked for what it is, where I'm going, and all that. So, happy with this.